I mean, we have to kind of take a step back and think about that too. Lucian is not a GBM champion, we think of, but now a trade in the bottom lane here. Shifter getting jumped on here from the Tristana pickup.
First blood.
Oh man, it's gonna want to be in first blood going over to the side of United.
Not a good start on the side of Delta Fox. If you look at their stats, they are statistically one of the worst early game teams. A lot of their lanes have deficits at 10 minutes in terms of CSD, so they've been struggling to get early leads, despite the fact that, you know, online they have been talking about the kind of win lane, win game mentality that they were hoping for. This time around, none of their lanes are super dominant. Even with a Nunu, that's not a great snowball pick. It's a lot more focused on game. But hold up here.
KazaLoL maybe getting a little bit too close. A flash forward, and Cutie-Pie picks up a kill, but that's going to be definitely hopping for the explosive charge. Pops him down.
Trade 1-for-1. If you're on the side of Delta Fox, you gotta be happy because now Scar is out of position. Game team fighting than he is for his early game aggression. Here, getting opened up on a little bit by Voidboy, but actually passed forward away from the miasma. But he is gonna go drop down to this poison most likely. There he goes, but Dandy gets the cleanup kill. The assist going in favor of the side of United.
Wrapping around the backside, but the rest of Delta Fox is coming up as well.
Yeah, they got to be careful here on this dive. They might be overextending as Delta Fox is here to cover.
Yeah, they already get a kill on the Dyrus, but the absolute zero comes out from Nunu. The hero's entrance is going to wind up knocking everybody up, but Cutie-Pie is able to get a kill onto Dandy. Make that two as he wants to get a kill on Zeyzal. Definitely gets locked up by the Tempered Fate. The stun is there, and they're going to give a Cutie-Pie a triple kill on Jin.
Huge turnaround out of
Delta. Now the Tristana Gallia wave clear coming into effect. Definitely is going to want to get Tempered Faded up there. The stun is going to land on 2 minions, and Shifter's going to get knocked up and has to flash away. But I'm a Cutie-Pie now going forward. One last shot will secure the kill onto Zeyzal. Whereas on the opposite side, Dragon goes over to the side of Eunited as Dandy gets that one, but Scar and Dyrus are trying to start a fight. It's a 2v3 situation, and Dandy gets a kill.
A little risky going for that off, and there was a little bit of lack of synergy there. You know, Zeyzal going in, as we see. Hold on, Dandy!
Dandy gets taken down with a slice of a Bilgewater Cutlass. Blast was just a little parting shot. Is now definitely might be caught on the Tristana. The miasma lands. He does duck away from the deadly flourish, but Scar's Ice Blast holds true. Another kill for Delta Fox. He has an Infinity Edge, and Tristana going for the pieces of her finished deal item and pieces of Infinity Edge. Now Dandy trying to make a play happen on the Scar. Kick him back. There's a stun on the GBM. A fully channeled Absolute Zero won't do all too much, though, as the hero's entrance able to save him.
You see GBM going for that, and you know that does make him a little bit safer against magic damage. So Scar's ultimate not doing much, but now caught out.
Flash is inside the Tempered Fate. There's no follow-up Q there from Bard, though, as I have been used already. Has to pop the cleanse, the culling after, but Cutie-Pie is unstoppable.
Cutie-Pie gets exactly where she wants to be. She wants to be grouped up with the rest of the team trying to fight front to back. So I'm a Cutie-Pie. Face checks her. Actually gets chunked out pretty low and ulted over the wall.
Yeah, we actually see the Buster Shot being used. Cutie-Pie goes back over the wall. Tempered Fate locks up a lot of the damage on the backside. They kind of isolated Zeyzal. That's another kill for Cutie-Pie. He's dominating right now. Over the backside, he gets a deadly flourish onto Dandy. The kick comes out, but it's Cutie-Pie charging forward. He will wind up going down, but Dyrus is here to clean up a kill onto Dandy. Backside of the fight makes it 2 as he's able to get a double kill. As definitely gets another one for himself. Now Delta Fox, they have
vision control here, so United are going to have to face check with their tanks. Here comes the teleport flank right into the middle of the team, though.
A slice and a dice, and they're trying to get on to Ama Cutie-Pie. The hero's entrance is used, but by that time, Delta Fox is kind of disengaged. Scar takes the Bard portal through the wall. Is able to stay alive. A deadly flourish opens up into a curtain call. They land 1 shot on Licorice, 2 shots on Zeyzal. Now they're trying to lock up onto the support Gallia. They blow up Dandy in transit, though. They're trying to go in and get a trade kill on Scar. They will get that as well as one on the Voidboy. Now Delta Fox kind of had to scatter. Definitely wants it going forward, but a double kill picked up by Cutie-Pie as all of a sudden GBM dies on the backside. A triple kill for Cutie-Pie, and he's trying to match us. We can see Dyrus utilizing the advantage now. Utilizes the Blade of the Rune King, just diving through onto Licorice. He even has Scar coming in the backside here. Absolute Zero game channel that draws the aggro. Even Shifter's here, and they're able to actually get the kill over the Shifter, and this could be a bottom lane tower now.
Range yet, but he does have a lot of health available as the cannon. Now they're not done diving.
Ooh, denies the jump through from Deftly, and there's going to be a miasma. There's going to be everything going down. Voidboy gets on the board with his second kill.
Yeah, but it's not completely
kind of pushing down to match that, but now it looks like they're going to catch Deftly again in the middle of a jump. The Bard ultimate into the miasma. Voidboy seals the deal on another kill, and Deftly, he was 2-0 mid lane here. There's nobody here from United to defend against this, and they're zoning them away back on their own top side of the map.
Yeah, I don't know what United's doing. They were focused on potentially stealing a red buff away from a Nunu while giving up complete mid control to do it. Scar just being that annoying frontliner, buying time for Cutie-Pie and Dyrus to work down this mid inhibitor turret.
Gargoyle Stoneplate Scar is not taking a lot of damage here as United even Fox against a team like United.
almost gets face checked by Dyrus there. Doesn't quite happen. Now they're going to try and force down this mid lane.
Yeah, they're trying to collapse on the Voidboy, but Dyrus is on the backside. Slicing Maelstrom doesn't land on anybody. He gets the stun on the GBM. Has to burn the cleanse super early on. Zeyzal now trying to body block for GBM. Actually gets his shield up too, but he's mentioned the Death Dance taking him down extremely low. He has to back away. A double stun lands here. They wind up rooting up down onto Licorice as well. He charges forward only to die to Dyrus. Now Scar on the front line tanking up as much as he can. Zeyzal's trying to recall his GBM.
Their first inhibitor, I think, of their entire Challenger Series.
It might be their first inhibitor of the entire Challenger Series, and they might be trying to win their first game of the game.
Like we said, a lot of teams. Oh, hold on. We see Cutie Pie potentially caught out. Might be a big shutdown.
Catch it on the Cutie Pie. Shifter is here. Ooh, good stun. Locks up Zeyzal and the Lucian from GBM. Has to dodge up from the Temper Fate, and now Dandy's dropping extremely low. Scar with a nice blast over the shoulder, and Voidboy's able to pick up the kill. And all of a sudden, Eunited cannot convert onto Cutie Pie, and he's going to make them pay. They take down GBM. He's able to trade one kill on the backside here. Voidboy gets a stun down on the Deathly. The Zanya's Hourglass gets popped to try to keep him alive. He still somehow survives, and now Eunited are going to be EU routed by Delta Fox. Cutie Pie shooting down onto Zeyzal. One last auto attack will seal the deal. He's unstoppable, definitely trying to run away.
Solo queue style, going for a ton of fights, and Delta Fox struggled over their NA Challenger Series game so far to get objectives with everyone playing out of his mind this game. The only reason that wasn't a horrible fight for Delta Fox was Shifter's insane healing onto Cutie Pie.
Well, now Dandy's going to get caught out, and Dyrus having himself a heck of a game, goes unstoppable. Another Tempered Fate lands onto Zeyzal, and everybody kind of piling in onto the Galio here as he's going to get rooted, he's going to get grounded, he's going to get taken down. Voidboy finds himself a kill.
Interesting knock up there by the Zanya's Galio, but either way, with that, the couple picks, they're going to keep pushing in this bot lane. They use this inhibitor push. They might be able to end the game right here.
This could be a Baron power play to end the actual game. They root down on the GBM. He's stunned up. He's taken down. Cutie Pie gets his 13th kill of the game. Delta Fox, out of nowhere, take down the first place team in Eunited in game number 1.
And it's their first victory. Not only is it, that much of a surprise, but it's against the best team in the Challenger Series. 6 dives in the game, and he is in a bad spot.
Here it comes. A quick stun there, a follow-up stun, and Dandy sinks his fangs in for first blood.
He bumped into him into the tri-brush, and Shifter was too far away to really make up there. Teleports back in,
teleports back, but he's right there still. Another stun, another slice and dice, and Dandy gets 2 kills for the price of 1.
If it wasn't bad, that wave get in, and this is what we're talking about, maybe not being the best use of resource. But that said, Licorice is very strong on the top side. Dandy coming up again, but Void teleporting in to help.
Yeah, but there's a stun on the Cocoon away from the tower, so Voidboy's going to finish his teleport, but they're already backed away.
Getting 6 for himself, but it looks like Shifter and Scar want a piece of him.
Yeah, he has no summoners available, but Zeyzal's there. Justice Punch knocks up Shifter. He's going to wind up getting taunted as well, and one hammer fall down. Zeyzal picks up a kill, and now Voidboy under tower gets dove again. This is rinse and repeat. Top lane is just
up here to get onto GBM. There's no idea he's there. Might be able to find a kill.
Ooh, winds up throwing out the W, and he's going to wind up getting slowed down and taken down as Voidboy gets himself a much-needed kill in the mid lane. That was a teleport. He doesn't have flash. Licorice pops the Dominus, and then he's going to be diving down on a Dyrus yet again. The Slicing Maelstrom does nothing, and Dandy's on a killing spree.
Dyrus is 4th.
Taking a bit of damage for himself. GBM seems content to throw this down in the mid lane. In the meantime, saw Dandy soloing the Rift Herald. The flash roll from Scar. The Glacial Person goes out. They've locked down and taken down GBM. It's a kill going over to Scara. So Delta Fox continuing to harper down on this mid lane. Now the taunt lands onto Shifter. The exhaust to follow up. Dandy flashes, misses the Cocoon. He's got a lot of damage on this 6 now stacked Darksteel Elise.
Yeah, going the early pen boots as well. As Dyrus goes for the execute at the top.
He knows he was dead at that point. I guess he figures he can't get away. A flash away from Cutie Pie, dodged out on the arrow, but he gets knocked back in by the seismic shove. Zeyzal is in the area just to support his Voidboy. Teleports into that fight, tries to get something done. The hero's entrance is there. A teleport back from Licorice. He wants to join the fray, get a kill for himself. Winds up giving it over to Deathly. An assist picked up. Delta Fox now. The bottom side on the map going in favor of United as well. 4 towers now taken down for them. Shifter didn't get the memo to back away. Continue to chase out onto Dandy. He's got Zeyzal right there. The ultimate gets just juked out there, and Dandy winds up picking up another kill. Definitely strutting his stuff. And you see Licorice forcing the flash off from Dyrus just with a slice and dice. Shifter kind of comes in just to support on the backside. Now Dandy actually going to get locked up, stunned up, and taken down. A much-needed shutdown gold spree goes over to Voidboy on this Kassadin. Cutie Pie looking to start a fight in the mid lane here. Gets arrowed up. Zeyzal is here, but so is Scara. So the rest of Eunited decides to back away from that.
It's not just a big gold shutdown. Oh, hold on for a second.
Flash, slice, dice. death. Licorice picked up a kill onto Dyrus, as now this is evolved into full solo queue style as Delta Fox try to collapse down onto Zazel. GBM throws out the Weaver's Wall, cuts off the escape, but he just runs into the rest of Delta Fox here. Now Shifter's gonna get the bite and a kill given over. This is Delta Fox picking up some decent kills on the bottom side, but GBM was waiting in the wings. Oh, leads him directly into an Ash Arrow. Dandy with a cocoon, a seismic shove just for a little bit of a love tap, and Dandy picks up his semi-global coming in from the Weaver's Wall, is able to go cut people off. You have Licorice, who's able to split push on his own, and Delta Fox setting up a fight. Actually land a Glacial Prison down on the Deathly as Eunited was maybe stepping a little bit too far forward in this mid lane. Locking down onto Zazel now, so 2 kills picked up for the price of, well, the Dyrus earlier. But at the same time, Licorice says, you know, I'm going to stop getting kills since Ken is not worth anything.
Like that can be extremely strong.
Dropping down extremely low, has to smite the red buff, gets it for himself, and stays alive. Now GBM getting locked down on AmaCutiePie, goes on to a killing spree here. Dandy is going to get stunned up afterwards. Repels up, has to come down. Kill goes over to AmaCutiePie. A 4-1-2 Twitch. CutiePie could be the saving grace in game. Once again, Dyrus trying to get some sort of split push threat down. Draws 3 members from the side of Eunited down here, as you mentioned, being his 8th death of the game right now. It's not worth a ton of gold. That's a
team fight before he teleports in. Maybe you can win that situation, but here's one in the mid lane.
Ooh, they land the arrow on the CutiePie, was able to quickly QSS that one away, but he's already got Licorice down on him, and Galio comes in with the hero's entrance, is able to pick up another kill for the side of Eunited. So without the Fed member from the side of Delta Fox, and a lot of the wave clear, to be completely honest, it's going to be Eunited pressuring down into that mid lane inhibitor tower. This is how they're going to crack the base from Delta Fox. They pick off AmaCutiePie, and now we see GBM. Weavers were all across the base, cuts Scar off from the rest of his team. They're zoning away the members of Delta Fox. They take that mid lane inhibitor for themselves. Dyrus takes a chunk of damage coming out from GBM. 2 on this Twitch, as we mentioned already. Very high priority target for the side of Eunited to try to get down, as he's one of the members of Delta Fox is keeping him in this one. We see Shifter tagging with the damage, using the ultimate to try to jump in, but he gets chunked out immediately. Now Licorice teleports into the fray. He's trying to pick up a kill on the Scar. Danny's able to pick up a kill on Shifter, as he was trying to run away after engaging right there. Now the support Sejuani, the last deathless member on the team of Delta Fox, will fall. Voyboy gets tagged by the Winds of War, and now Hawkshot soars over him. They know exactly where he is, and GBM flashing forward. Doesn't want to get up a kill. Oh, yes, he does.
And
Throws
with that
rock.
team fight victory, as Delta Fox tries to get an answer kill pick off in the jungle. Oh, CutiePie trying to open up here.
Ooh, but there's so many shields. It's so much life steal on the side of Eunited that they're able to keep that one alive and just take them down. Triple kill finalized there by GBM. Dyrus gets himself a tower.
Not bringing a ton. They're going to need to pull the trigger here or just potentially concede all their objectives.
Well, the bottom lane inhibitor tower goes down, and Scar actually charges in, locks down the GBM on the backside. Licorice is on to AmaCutiePie, has to try to heal and run away with the QSS from the stun. Dandy's chasing after him, but in the front line, definitely picked up 1 kill. Licorice picks up another. Dandy is chasing away AmaCutiePie from his own base, and that's going to be all she wrote for Delta Fox. Eunited tie up the series 1-1.
AmaCutiePie preserves the KDA. Most importantly, Eunited bounces back in game 2, a much better draft and much better play. A good execution on the game plan of stopping that cannon from getting any split push pressure with using that Elise to that massive creep wave and the chunk that Dyrus took. Now that opens up the bot side for a potential kill.
Yep, Scar already burning his flash. There's the stun, there's the flash body slam, and first blood goes over to Braum of all champions. 3, the pie was not complete, so good stun coming out from Scar. Down on the Deathly, finds a bit of a hole here, but Deathly's level 6 already. Chain of Crush gets used. The follow-up stun there from Braum. Shifter coming down, tags him with a Prey Seeker, uses the ultimate to jump down on the Deathly, flashes forward after this one, but he's gonna get stunned up. Deathly's still alive, but CutiePie flashes forward, gets himself a kill, and now they're turning sights onto Zazel. But
careful here.
The least hectic early game we've seen so far in this entire best 3 is Voyboy getting a ton of damage down to Licorice. Twin Fang after Twin Fang, a flash forward, but the stun from Bard lands. Skara picks up a kill.
Scar the blood.
Farm advantages and that first blood in the favor of United is Dandy as well. In his opponent's side of the jungle, finds Skara. GBM gets a kill for himself. 3 kills now picked up by United. About 1,000 gold advantage for them. Miato gets thrown down by Voyboy. GBM, they're going to Justice Punch forward. Everybody joins the party in the mid lane, but Dandy taking a lot of tower shots, definitely has to flash forward for that kill. And despite 4 members there, Voyboy lives for a very long time.
Isolated alone up here on the top side. Dandy was already up here, but now it's going to be all too telegraphed of a play to pick off Dyrus.
Attacking the global with some of their own. GBM gets the kill. Licorice actually going to fall down. He's taking the tower in that one for too long. Dyrus gets a trade kill. Tower's taken out extremely low from the push they had before. Chain of Corruption goes out. The Braum ultimate follows after, and Shifter tunneled right into that one. Voyboy used the cleanse, uses the paralyzing gaze as well. Now they tried to lock down onto GBM. Justice Punch knocks up Skara, wins up War, tries to take down Shifter. He's barely going to survive, but the first tower of the game goes to Eunited. They want to pick up a kill on the Skara as well as take down the first place team. Now they find Voyboy sitting in the pixel brush. Stun winds up landing actually down onto Deathly, has to flash away. Hero's entrance is used. The Chain of Crusher winds up landing on the Scar as well. It spreads over to Shifter. The Tempered Fate locks everybody up. Voyboy's dealing with Zazel on the backside in the meantime, but GBM flashes forward, taunts up Scar, knocks him up, and he winds up taking him down. Voyboy's able to pick up 2 kills though. They've lost PewDiePie, but now they still got Voyboy with this blue buff, dishing out the damage, dishing out the pain. We saw Dyrus joining in as well to this fight. Now GBM getting a 3-man taunt, but there's 3 damage dealers, only to 1. Shutdown spree goes to Shifter.
And looks like Delta Fox might be firing the
precise. Rift Herald charges down into this top tier 2 tower, but a flash forward and a paralyzing gaze coming out from Voyboy. Temper Fate splits the team, doesn't really land on anybody, but Dandy's taking a lot of damage. Definitely will wind up going down the backline as PewDiePie flashed in. Another kill goes over to Delta Fox. They stunned up PewDiePie. Can they take him down? He's kiting backward towards Scar, but he will fall. Licorice just joined the fray on the backside of the map, and a Cataclysm and a Hero's entrance will seal the deal on Scara. Now it's Shifter and Dyrus versus the rest of Eunited. It's going to be a shutdown going to Licorice as Dyrus has to taunt himself out of there. It's going to be 2 kills for the price of 4.
Oh, he blocked
Eunited,
it.
actually Dyrus blocking out some damage, gets another kill. It's a 4 for 3. Still in favor of Eunited. Let's talk about the single target DPS of that pick as Blizzards are trying to shut it down. The Stand United tries to go down to save out Voyboy, but Shifter and Voy are both going to fall down to just a massive AoE team fight of Eunited. Now Dyrus is in the middle of everybody, and he's not going to live for long. Actually, Blast Cone hit over the wall. I don't know if that was Dyrus or somebody else, but he actually might be looking to lead them on a merry chase with a flash forward from Zazel. Another Blast Cone for Dyrus. Gets himself out alive, and instead Eunited might be looking for Baron Nash.
And that's that team fight power we're talking about with the Jarvan Galio combination, and Voyboy being the potential exposed backline member with the immobile Cassiopeia gets jumped on and obliterated there. Shifter going down as well very quickly, and after that there's no hope for Delta Fox to win that fight. There's no smite to contest this Baron, but it looks like they might want to fight anyways.
They're trying to get some kills down to clean this one up, though. PewDiePie dashes backwards and trying to kite this out. Dyrus is still in the front line, but they brought that onto Skara, and PewDiePie has to try to flash away. There's no one else from his team to try to help him whatsoever. Double kill secured by Licorice. Dyrus is trying to chase that onto Zazel. He's got Deathly hot in his field behind him. Lands a shot with the static Shiv proc, and Dyrus now just trying to buy some time. Gets the taunt down. Might have the dodge field up soon, and he does, but it's going to be easily taken down by the duo here from Eunited.
And it looks like Dandy breaking out the Zeke's convergence. Hold on, we got a potential gank in the bot lane here.
Going on the Licorice, does get locked up and stunned against the wall. Shifter kind of getting the Umburrow as well. The Cataclysm to try to trade some damage back down. Can Licorice pick up a kill? Hero's entrance is going to want to coming in. They get the shutdown on the Licorice, but GBM picks up 2 kills off the back of that. Taunt lands down onto PewDiePie, and Dandy finds himself a kill.
Yeah, there we
for him, as now Licorice might be caught out here. The flag and drag goes down, but PewDiePie and Skara both flash out immediately as soon as they see that Hero's entrance landing down. Delta Fox looking for a fight, but Voyboy being locked up in the backline. He was exhausted. He's trying to survive, but he's going to wind up going down. Definitely picks up the first kill from that one. Dandy's going to wind up locking down onto Shifter. And even though they started the fight on the Licorice, he's going to be the one that helps to finish it as a double kill goes over to the Baron.
And that's the thing about this composition of Eunited. We talk about, oh yeah, it dives your backline super well, but guess what? It also protects people as well. So when you try and pick off the split pushing Licorice, GBM comes flying over the top, able to protect him, as well as have a ton of extra CC for his team to follow up on. And then they catch out Voyboy early on that team fight, blow him up. Talk about the struggles of an immobile mage versus Team Comp, and pretty on display in that team fight.
All the damage dealers are dead for Delta Fox, and with Dyrus going down as well, that will stem the hopes and dreams of Delta Fox taking their first match win. They're able to win game number 1, but Eunited reminds us who's the number 1 team in Challenger by taking its decisive game 2 and a very strong game number 3.
Yeah, but they're showing the signs of improvement. Delta Fox grabbed their first game victory against the number 1 seeded team, or place team, excuse me, in the North American Challenger Series. But Eunited shows they know how to close games out after they clean up their play a little bit, clean up their drafts from game 1, game 2,